Ever had one of those days where even the simplest tasks feel like climbing a mountain? You know you've got things to do, maybe a lot of things, but all you can manage is to scroll through your phone or zone out in front of the TV. It's easy to beat yourself up in these moments thinking, why am I so lazy? But hold on a second. Let's not jump to conclusions about laziness just yet. There's a good chance you're not lazy at all. You might just be burnt out. Yes, burnout. It's that sneaky thief of energy and motivation, and it can disguise itself as laziness pretty darn well. Both can have you choosing a Netflix binge over tackling your to-do list, but they come from very different roots. Laziness is often a temporary lack of motivation, a momentary preference for leisure over work. Burnout, on the other hand, is like your brain and body staging a protest after being overworked for too long. It's a deep, chronic state of being physically and emotionally drained, and it's not solved by just pushing through or trying harder. So, if you're feeling perpetually exhausted, unmotivated, and frankly just over it, you might be dealing with burnout. And the tricky part? You might not even realize it's happening. That's because burnout creeps up on you, wearing down your enthusiasm and energy over time until you're left wondering why you can't seem to get anything done. But fear not. Identifying burnout is the first step toward tackling it. To help you out, we've put together a list of 5 telltale signs that what you're experiencing isn't laziness, it's burnout. And because we're all about solutions here, we'll also share some practical tips on what you can do to bounce back and reclaim your energy and motivation. So, let's dive in and unravel the mystery of why you've been feeling less like your usual go-getter self and more like a character in a zombie apocalypse. Minus the apocalypse. It's time to tackle burnout head-on and get back to feeling like the capable, energetic person you know you are. Think back to the first day on your job, or when you kicked off a project you were really excited about. You probably felt a mix of nerves and excitement, right? You were eager to get up in the morning, filled with ideas and a sense of purpose. Fast forward to now, and things feel different. That early morning enthusiasm has been replaced with a sense of dread. The thought of starting your workday or tackling that project feels more like a chore than an opportunity. What happened? This shift from excitement to dread is a classic sign of burnout, not laziness. Laziness is when you don't want to do something because you're not really interested in it, or you prefer to do something less demanding. It's usually a temporary feeling that can be overcome with a bit of motivation or a change in activity. Burnout, though, is a whole different beast. It's like your inner well of passion and motivation has dried up, leaving you feeling empty and unable to muster enthusiasm for the things you used to love. This doesn't mean you've lost your passion forever, or that you're doomed to feel this way indefinitely. It's your mind and body's way of saying, hey, I need a break. Ignoring these feelings can lead to a deeper sense of dissatisfaction and detachment from your work. So, what can you do if you're staring down the barrel of burnout? First, try to reconnect with the spark that got you started. Reflect on what drew you to your work or project in the first place. Was it the creativity it allowed you? The impact you hoped to make? Sometimes, reminding yourself of your original vision can help rekindle that lost passion. But what if reminiscing isn't enough? If you've tried to reconnect with your why and still feel stuck, it might be time to consider a break or a change. This doesn't necessarily mean quitting your job or abandoning your project. It could be as simple as taking a few days off to rest and recharge, or shaking things up with a new approach or focus area. The key is to listen to what your mind and body are telling you, and to take action that helps you regain your balance and enthusiasm. Ever feel so tired that even a good night's sleep doesn't cut it? You sleep for 8 hours, maybe even sneak in a nap, but still feel like you're dragging yourself through quicksand? This isn't just being tired because you stayed up too late watching TV or scrolling through your phone. No, this is something deeper, more pervasive. When you're burnt out, exhaustion seeps into your bones. It's physical, and it's relentless. This kind of fatigue is a hallmark of burnout. It's your body's way of waving a big red flag, signaling that it's running on empty. Unlike regular tiredness that can be remedied with a solid night's rest, Burnout-related exhaustion sticks around, making every task feel like a Herculean effort. The worst part? You might start to blame yourself, mistaking this profound weariness for a lack of effort or motivation. First and foremost, it's important to listen to your body. It knows what it needs, and if it's screaming for rest, then rest you must. This might mean stepping back and reevaluating your daily grind. Are you trying to squeeze too much into your day? It could be time to set more realistic goals, ones that don't leave you feeling like a squeezed-out lemon by the end of the day. But let's take it a step further. Rest is crucial, but so is finding ways to reduce stress. This could look different for everyone. Maybe it's yoga, meditation, or long walks. Perhaps it's a creative outlet like painting or writing. The key is to find something that helps you unwind and gives your mind a break from the constant buzz of, "I need to do this." And if you've tried these strategies and still find yourself weighed down by exhaustion, it might be time to chat with a professional. Sometimes, we need a little outside help to figure out the best path forward, and that's perfectly okay. A therapist or counselor can offer tools and strategies to manage stress and tackle burnout at its roots. Have you noticed a dip in the quality of your work lately? Maybe you're making more mistakes than usual, or it's taking longer to complete tasks that used to be a breeze. It's not that you suddenly forgot how to do your job or lost interest in your projects. Instead, this drop in performance is often a clear indicator of burnout. It's like you're running a marathon with a backpack full of rocks. No matter how hard you try, you just can't keep up the pace. This isn't a matter of suddenly becoming lazy or disinterested. You're likely putting in as much effort as ever, if not more, trying to meet your own standards. But burnout acts like a barrier, blocking your ability to perform at the level you're accustomed to. It's frustrating, disheartening, and can even lead you to question your abilities and worth. Here's what you can do. First off, breathe. Understand that this decrease in performance is not a reflection of your talent or dedication. It's a symptom of burnout, and it's reversible. Start by setting smaller, more achievable goals. Breaking down your tasks into manageable chunks can help restore a sense of accomplishment and progress. Every time you tick something off your list, take a moment to celebrate. These small victories can boost your morale and gradually lift the weight of burnout. But don't stop there. Open communication is key. Talk to your team or supervisor about what you're going through. It's not about making excuses, it's about seeking support and finding solutions together. You might be surprised at how understanding and willing to help others can be. Whether it's adjusting deadlines, redistributing workload, or just offering a listening ear, having the support of your colleagues can make a world of difference. And remember, experiencing a drop in performance due to burnout doesn't mean you've lost your edge or your passion. It's a temporary setback, a signal from your mind and body that something needs to change. With self-compassion, support, and strategic adjustments, you can bounce back stronger and rekindle your drive and efficiency. Lately, do you find yourself snapping at colleagues over small things? Or maybe you've become the king or queen of eye rolls. Or perhaps you're on the other end of the spectrum, feeling numb or disconnected from your work and even the people around you. This isn't just a case of waking up on the wrong side of the bed. If you're consistently irritable, cynical, or emotionally detached, it's a strong signal that burnout might be at play. This shift in your emotional state is significant because it affects not just how you feel about your job, but also how you interact with the world around you. It's as if your usual patience and passion have been replaced with a permanent cloud of negativity. You might notice that things that used to excite or engage you now leave you feeling indifferent, or that minor annoyances now ignite a short fuse. It's important to recognize these feelings for what they are, symptoms of burnout, not character flaws. Beating yourself up for feeling irritable or detached only adds to the stress and can deepen the feelings of burnout. Give yourself permission to feel what you're feeling without judgment. Acknowledging these emotions is the first step toward addressing them. Next, seek out healthy outlets for stress relief. This could mean different things for different people. Maybe for you, it's hitting the gym, going for a run, or diving into a good book. Perhaps it's creative expression through art, music, or writing. Or it might be spending quality time with family and friends, those who can remind you of the world beyond work. The key is to find activities that rejuvenate you, that help you disconnect from the sources of your stress and reconnect with joy and relaxation. These outlets are not just distractions, they're essential components of a balanced life and can significantly impact your ability to cope with and recover from burnout. Remember, experiencing irritability or detachment doesn't mean you're failing or that you're a negative person. It's a sign that you need to take care of yourself, to step back and replenish your emotional reserves. With time, patience, and the right strategies, you can navigate your way out of burnout and back to a place of engagement and positivity. When we consider burnout, our minds often jump to the mental and emotional symptoms, the overwhelming exhaustion, the plummeting motivation, and that creeping sense of dread about work. However, it's critical to grasp that burnout's reach extends far beyond our psychological state. It can manifest physically, taking a tangible toll on our bodies. If you find yourself grappling with sudden headaches, stomach disturbances, or other unexplained physical issues, these aren't merely random health blips. They could very well be your body's response to the intense stress of burnout. Often, we might dismiss these physical symptoms, attributing them to anything but our mental state. Yet, the connection between our physical health and stress levels, including the stress from burnout, is profound. Your body is essentially signaling a red alert, indicating that the stress you're enduring is surpassing its capacity to cope without manifesting in physical ailments. Acknowledging these symptoms as potentially linked to burnout marks the first step toward addressing them. From there, prioritizing your health becomes essential, entailing a multifaceted approach. Seeing a healthcare professional is a prudent initial move to exclude other potential causes for your symptoms. A thorough assessment ensures that you're targeting the right problem with appropriate solutions. Reevaluating your workload might also be necessary. Burnout often signals that the demands of your work exceed what you can sustainably manage. This reassessment might involve discussing workload adjustments with your supervisor, setting more realistic deadlines, or delegating tasks to alleviate some of the pressure you're under. Don't underestimate the power of nutrition and physical activity on your overall well-being either. Incorporating a balanced diet and regular, enjoyable physical activity can significantly bolster your body's resilience to stress. Whether it's through mindful eating or finding joy in movement, these lifestyle tweaks can play a pivotal role in mitigating the physical manifestations of burnout. Equally important is the quality of your rest. Burnout can wreak havoc on your sleep patterns, leading to a vicious cycle of fatigue that only fuels further stress. Establishing a calming pre-sleep routine can aid in enhancing the quality of your rest, providing your body and mind the respite needed to recover. And there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the signs of burnout and how it's not just about feeling a bit off or lazy. It's a serious signal from your body and mind that things need to change. If you've been feeling any of these symptoms, know that you're not alone, and there are steps you can take to start feeling better. If this video resonated with you, why not hit that like button? It helps more people find our content and join this important conversation. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content like this. We're all about exploring ways to improve your well-being and tackle the challenges life throws our way. Got any thoughts, experiences, or tips of your own on dealing with burnout? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from you, and your insight could be the beacon of hope or the nudge in the right direction that someone else needs. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. We've got plenty more content on the way that you won't want to miss. Before you go, we've got a little homework for you. Think of one small change you can make this week to take better care of yourself. Whether it's setting a bedtime, starting your day with a healthy breakfast, or carving out time for a hobby you love, write it down and commit to it. Small steps lead to big changes. Thanks for watching. And remember, taking care of yourself isn't just about avoiding burnout. It's about building a life you don't need to escape from. See you in the next video.